Today we are in Siem Reap. It's a city located in the northwest part of Cambodia. This beautiful city has too much to offer, from buzzing nightlife to exploring the ancient temples of Angkor Wat. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to follow our journey around the world. And if you really like this video, don't forget to hit the like button.
We are Christian and Emily, and we are couple nomads. This is our story of how we quit our jobs to travel the world.
To get here to Siem Reap, we came from South Cambodia, where we spent the past 10 days in Coron and Korong San Loem, two beautiful islands on the south. Make sure to check out that video too. It is another must visit when you are in Cambodia. To get here from Sihanoukville, we took an overnight hotel bus that cost $20 per person. Everyone we met say don't take the overnight buses. They are horrible, but our experience wasn't that bad.
It's been 10 hours and we are almost there. It hasn't been the most comfortable, but it also hasn't been too bad. If you're taller than this guy, you cannot do this.
Definitely not. We arrived at 6 a.m., 2 hours ahead of schedule, and could check in early at our hostel. After being remote on an island, relaxing for 10 days, we felt that we need a bit more vibe and social life, so we decided to stay in a backpacker hostel called Mad Monkey. Listen, this place is great to stay if you want to be social and meet new people. And they also organize lots of activities every day. It's nice because you have a space where you can share with locals and with foreigners at the same time while you do activities on the city. So one of the activities we did, one day we went out on a food tasting tour, which the guy took us to a local market where they sell typical local food and also bugs. Believe me, I did my best to try to eat crickets, grasshoppers and frogs, but I couldn't eat that. I was so hungover from the day before that we did a pub crawl with the people from the hostel, and at the time I was eating the cricket, I just couldn't stop thinking about I was eating a bug. But in the other hand, Emily tasted them all and she said it wasn't too bad. Obviously, she has a bad taste in food. The locals eat these deep fried seasoned bugs as snacks. Our tour guide, he was just smashing the crickets and the grasshopper like without non-stop, without throwing up. That was mad. Another night we went out on a pub crawl. Unfortunately, that was the night before of the cricket, so that was very unfortunate, very bad plan. Siem Reap has a good nightlife with many bars and clubs on Pub Street, just 10 minutes walk from the hostel. We visit few bars, met some cool local people and danced until 4 a.m. To be honest, Mad Monkey Hostel is a very good place to socialize or to introduce yourself to other people and make new friends forever. Siem Reap is also a very walkable city. It's very well organized in compared to Phnom Penh, the capital. So in this city we spend mostly all the time going out at night, but one day we went out and we saw a local chocolate factory. When we came in, we were very impressed how the Cambodian people produce a chocolate with salt flavor, campot pepper flavor. And if you don't know about what is campot pepper, check out the video about campot in Cambodia. There we explain what is campot pepper.
So another activity that we did that you obviously have to do when you're in Siem Reap, and that is to visit Angkor Wat. So you can buy tickets to Angkor Wat for 1 day, 3 days, or 1 week. Most people that we met said that we need 3 days to not miss anything and to take the time to explore the temples. Normally, you would be offered to do the small circuit or the grand circuit, and both of them can be done in 1 day. But if you want to see the outer circuit, you would need 2 days. But they don't sell 2-day tickets. So we actually had a chat with a tuk-tuk driver outside our hostel and found a way that we could see the best of both the small circuit and the grand circuit in one day. We started at Angkor Wat, the most famous temple of Angkor Wat complex, and we got here for the sunrise at 5:30 a.m. It's about 20 minutes walk from the road to the temple, and the temple itself is actually closed until after sunrise. So everyone who's there are gathering by the water opposite the temple to get that postcard photo before entering the temple. And guess what? It was all cloudy the day that we went there, so we didn't see much.
Yeah, it's definitely not worth it to wake up at 5 a.m. to go to see the sunrise, because there is thousands of people standing there waiting for the same picture, and you don't have a spot where you can take the proper picture because they are all conglomerated there. So yeah, insane. But if you want to have an early day, so you finish all the temples very early, you can start at that time and then. But if you rather sleep like me, better you start late, man.
So Angkor Wat temple itself isn't the best, but it feels like you have to see it when you're here. You can go up in the tower in the middle, and the grounds are quite big to walk around. They're really steep stairs to walk up in the tower, so you'd have to be a little bit fit to walk up there. If you want to have breakfast, we recommend to have it outside on your way out, as there are restaurants that are cheaper and have more variety than those available inside the area. And we spent about 2 hours here, including having breakfast. After Angkor Wat, we went back to the tuk-tuk and went to Angkor Thom, also known as Bayon. This is also quite a big temple, and recommend to not miss this one. In all the tours that you would book, you for sure will pass by this one. The face sculpture in the stone is absolutely remarkable. We spent about 45 minutes here, but you can easily take up to an hour and a half to walk around the grounds. Then we went to the temple called Priya Khan. This one you walk through and you sort of come out on the other side, and there is a spiral in the middle, and if you hold up your hand up to it, it looks like you're holding a lantern. And it took probably us about 30 minutes to walk through this one. And then we stopped at the temple called Nik Pin. To be honest, there wasn't much to see here. You walk across a beautiful bridge over the water, and that was the beauty of it. But the temple itself is in the middle of a water, and it's all you can do is basically walk almost around it, and that was it. So don't really recommend to go to this one. You could actually skip it. Then we stopped at Ta Som. It's not that big. It took us about 20 minutes to walk to the end, and then once you're at the end, you basically have to walk back the same way to the tuk-tuk is waiting at the road. We then made a stop at the Pre-Rup temple. So our tuk-tuk driver decided to stop at this one. He said that there are two of them that look very similar, and this one is slightly bigger. You will pass by the other one on the road. It has a lot of stairs to climb up to the top. I took the more difficult stairs until realizing that there were easier stairs on the back. It's not that big, and we stayed probably only like 15-20 minutes here, but it's a nice temple to climb up, and you got a good view from up there.
And our last temple was Ta Prohm. In this temple is where Angelina Jolie recorded the movie Tomb Raider as a Lara Croft. It's also a very famous video game about that. If you guys are into video games, it's quite big and you can get lost. It's a cool temple to visit. Took about 30 minutes, but could stay longer because we didn't finish it at the end. It was about to rain, we were tired, we were like halfway of the temple, and also there was lots of people. When I mean lots of people, lots. So in the low season, there is a lot of Chinese people traveling, and we saw like 4 groups of Chinese, probably 30, 40 people each. So in some moment, we just want to leave. So we start at 4:30 a.m. and we were back at the hostel by 1 p.m. Believe it or not, it's a very long day. You get tired. It's super hot, humid, and those temples had a lot of steps. So this is all from Siem Reap and all from Cambodia. In our next video, we're gonna go to the beautiful country of Laos.
Yes, our second country on the long 30 list countries.
Yeah, this is the second country on the list. So saying goodbye to Cambodia is a mix of emotions. We had very good times here. We met so amazing people, and we tried one of the best foods ever in our lives.
Yeah, it's been an amazing first country to start in, but we look forward to the next one.
That's correct. So don't forget to smash the like button, and if you wanna follow our journey and keep receiving videos on your email, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and see you guys in the next video. Good vibes. Bye.
We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love?
I know we are a bit delayed on our videos, but it's Johan Sinski's fault.